Hey everybody, this is Grace. In this video, I'm going to talk about something that happened to me in my world recently, and it really bothered me. It bugged me, and I'm going to use a online, on the internet, on social media platform or something, kind of example, since that's what we're doing, and watching, which that's what you're doing right now, is watching a video, and you can relate. But it's when somebody that, it could be in real life. I mean, not in real life, it's all real life. In face-to-face world, when somebody that you have known for a few years, not exactly as a friend, but somebody you've known, does something that is very, different all of a sudden. I'm going to try a new place here. But anyway, so say you've watched somebody, their videos, since this is a video, you've watched their videos for a few years, and it's not an everyday thing, it's whenever. In a few years, you feel like you kind of got to know them, and so far, everything they've said, except for once, everything they've said has been good. It's been okay, it's not any big deal. They might be doing a vlog, a video blog, and add their thoughts in about something into it, and so far, okay. But like I said, one time, it's like, made you question. And then it was all okay again. And so, you don't always, there's an expression that says, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. It's supposed to be about business, but I've used it in kind of like relationships. Just because somebody does one thing wrong, unless it's something really huge, they've just done one thing wrong, and you don't throw out the whole relationship just because of the one thing they've done wrong. So like I said, it's been a few years. And then one day, this person makes a video, or maybe more than one, all about that person, says a man, all about his opinions on something. And you listen to part of it and you say, whoa, what is this? Very unlike what you would expect from that person. And he's just going all off about, and basically he says something that's extremely arrogant. But all of it is extremely not arrogant. Well, it is arrogant, but it also is ignorant. And he really cuts down a whole huge group of people. Okay, now I'm not saying it's a race thing. It's not a race thing. It's not, a race or ethnicity issue. But a lot of people he's insulting and claiming that this mass amount of people, that they are basically ignorant because they don't think the same way he does. Okay, that they, not even just ignorant, they're evil and horrible people, and they shouldn't be allowed to express their thoughts and so on and so forth, and they are just totally un-American. That kind of un-American thing. Yeah. Now, I was born and raised in the United States, and he was talking about the United States. And if somebody says that, what, you want everybody to be one way and that's your way? I live in this country, like I said, born and raised. And it's free for people to think the way they want to think and have opinions the way they want to have opinions. And they don't have to have their opinions match yours. But, to be considered as human, he went way too far with this. Yeah. And it really, like I said, it really upset me. I don't usually get upset because I've heard this kind of thing for years. I've heard people say these things like, you have to think like them or you're wrong, period. There's no, it's all or nothing. You're all in or you're wrong. You're not, yeah, no, they're middle grounds. And people don't have to conform to the way you think they should. Okay, now that's funny for me to say this because this person, it really disappointed me. And it's not that I think that he should conform this way. I just think that he shouldn't, not conform, but he shouldn't say things like that are so harmful to certain people. Seriously. Yeah. A little vlog, I went in there and it wasn't busy, but it was all men, and that seems to happen a lot around here. Go to places, a little holes, hole in the wall kind of place, and it's all men. Yeah, where are all the women? Actually, I've done videos about that. Where are all the women? Back to the topic. People in your life, when people just suddenly, it's like they go weird, or they've just become too cocky about something, about themselves, about how they, like online, somebody makes videos, they might get too, they say they got too cocky and too, overall too arrogant, and think that they can say anything, and they, or they just say anything to get attention. Maybe they don't even believe that way, but yeah, let's say they do, when they say it with such passion, and you're like, whoa, really? And now what do you do from there? What would you do? Say that it's something that greatly offended you, and it's could be against you, not just you, but like I said, it's a huge amount of people. Or you just offended by someone's ignorance, and to do that, to say such things, whatever it is, what do you do? Do you comment, or do you just let it go? Or you just, you unsubscribe, or you do a combination of things, say things. And if you do leave a comment, do you leave a scathing comment? Do you leave a tell it like you call it as you see it kind of comment? Tell the person that is very ignorant, and I can't believe you say that. What do you do yourself? Now, in my situation, in 5 years of watching YouTube videos, I have never, ever left a really scathing comment until that one. Oh yes, it was so highly offensive that I did. It's amazing to me, because like I said, I've never, I cannot remember in 5 years, not 5 months, not 5 days, 5 years of leaving a comment. Now, it was basically stating the fact as I saw it, how I saw it. But yeah, what would you do? Would you even go that far? There is an expression Adam told me just yesterday, and I've already forgotten, and I've heard it before, and it's basically this: whenever somebody does something wrong, the second wrong is you not making a comment. But then it might not be safe these days. These people who are arrogant and might be rather narcissistic all around could be abusive. So, yeah. This is definitely not any kind of advice or counseling, anything along that line. It's just my opinions, and I could be wrong. And one size doesn't fit all anyway. Your situation, my situation, they're going to be two different situations. Or even more than one situation. For me, it's going to be a different situation. Different people. You don't know how they're going to respond. But anyway, what about you? What do you think? How would you do it? Just generally, would you say something, or does it depend on how well you know the person? If you do have, kind of a relationship that you think you can say something like that, or maybe you don't. What do you think? If you want to leave a comment, you feel free to. So do feel free to do so, as long as it's not abusive. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you want to subscribe to this channel and you haven't already, you can click the circle icon that pops up. If you want to watch another video on this channel, you can click one of the rectangles. Like, subscribe, comment, and share on your own social media if you would. And I will talk to y'all in another video. Bye.